Salutations and greetings. My name is Marge. You can call me Margie. I am a Heoko wise clown. I like to clown around. I don't really talk like my inflections on these videos. It's more because I'm channeling. I don't really talk like that in real life. Kind of, sometimes. Anyway, I hope this finds you. There's two things I wanted to talk about today, and that is will, the will, for will, against will, and time. I was always thought we've always had animals. To me, they're like emotional transmuters, because it doesn't matter how upset I get. I will calm myself to love them. Maybe they help me calm myself to love me. How will we know? We just know. Anyway, it was important. You can tell, we are animals. Human beings are animals. We are just supposedly supposed to be more advanced. Supposedly. I'm not seeing a whole lot of evidence of that right now. But nature has a way of clearing out the wreckage of the past that we've created. That's what the times that are happening now. There's a lot of people in panic and fear, and it's creating a lot of consternation, the state of the nation. One of the first lessons I was ever taught. My first cat that I recall is probably 3 or 4. His name is Frosty. He brings up the same emotions because there was a dog. This is a story that was told to me. The dog had played too rough. Killed him. I buried him next to the rose bush. Or he was buried next to the rose bush. I didn't get to say goodbye. My point is, that is the point that I thought, I learned that life was fragile, and how fragile it was. And some things are more fragile than others, and need protectors and guides. Hence the synchronicity of the timing with all this Guardians of Galaxy business. I'm a channeler. I channel through my emotions. I don't stop in the middle anymore. And a lot of the emotions that I pick up are emotions of the collective, and it's around the time that people are going to work. They're sad about it, evidently. Anyway, I learned the value of life then, and I would do things, and I was also taught that when you hold, I would be reprimanded for holding an animal of any, or actually I didn't do this. I would see my brother as an actual account, or other people with him, because he would take a cat and put it under the blanket and want to pet it, and he would leave it there, and the cat would want to leave and fight and flail, and then he'd get mad at the cat scratching him, and he'd smack the cat for scratching him, and he's not really an animal person. And then, again, you do something to make a reaction happen, and there's a spark, and then you punish the reaction. It's that weird. It's weird to me. So, you don't hold things against their will. That's what my point is. You don't impose your will on anyone else's will. You don't do that. The karma of that is getting out of hand. It's weird stuff that humans do to other humans when it's my understanding, love thy neighbor, and all that bullshit. All that did is make people like me look stupid, because that's how I lived my whole life, in a world where nobody else did. So who's the fool? Thank God that's changing. I see a lot of things. Like when I can go to the grocery store and see how people are holding people against their will, just by the way they talk to them, trying to diminish their light. It's gross, it's greedy, it's a low vibe. There's a lot of through personal experiences, we touch the stove over and over and over again. With people, places, things, events, we touch the stove. We live the same situations over and over and over. A lot of people, I feel like I live the same day over and over and over. And I'm done with this timeline. I'm done with it. I'm ready for a new day. Since it's divine timing, all I can do is keep doing my foot prayers. All I can do is keep being a person of character and integrity and being consistent. Second thing I want to touch on today is time. Why still does that exist? It's not even relevant. Good airman is always 15 minutes early for an appointment, so I can wait 45 minutes or so I can wait 15 minutes longer for you to fucking feel like showing up to see me? People don't honor appointments. Doctors never have. Now I don't go to the doctor. I don't have a whole lot of faith in them. Holistic doctors, I'll start there, and then if per their recommendation, maybe they know people that they have collaborated with and known since they were kids, that has always been in good standing. Maybe I would take their recommendation, but I'm only going by people's recommendations right now because people are so disingenuous and they're liars and they just want to sell you something. I only have 400. I don't have followers. I'm not doing this for that. I'm doing this because I have good shit to say. And if more people thought how I did, maybe the whole country wouldn't be succumbing to a water fight. Maybe. It's just so weird to see so many people with so much money and so many people without. It's just weird. The imbalance, and that's what's coming. It's the scales tipping in, and karma is going to be served. And there's a lot of people that have had a lot of money that are going to lose everything because you squander. That's your karma. So, pretty sure my last 2 years in this stupid state of Oregon is pretty much karma for every bad thing I've ever done in any incarnation. But it's getting better. July 2/3 08 08 08. Is that the Lionsgate portal? That's August 8th coming up. That's what it made me think of. It's all this astrology stuff. Anyway, time. So somebody says you need to be there just so they can not show up on time. Happens in even in corporate America, there is traffic in this stupid town all day long because everybody works for the city government or state or local government, or so they come and go as they please. I don't even think you can make an appointment with any of those people because they don't want to see you, because they don't want to listen to what you have to say. I've tried to reach out and collaborate with people with the VA system. They don't want anything to do with me. Nope. Because I have good ideas, and then they can't freaking push their pills and freaking do all that greedy shit. Dude, people set their own prices for things, so when you set your prices so expensive, you're just an asshole. Because if you brought your prices down to where it was affordable for everybody, people would go to you and you would have enough. You wouldn't have to worry about it. There's so many games. Freaking New York Stock Exchange, it's just nonsense. It's just nonsense. Because you don't even care about people anymore. People don't care about people anymore. They act like they do. How many freaking 401ks they're just popping up everywhere? I'm going to say I have a good cause. Don't look into me. Don't research me. I will tell you what a good person I am, because I will tell you and I will prove it by traveling the world and going to expensive, lavish locations. But maybe I'll freaking... What are you doing with your excess? That's what I don't see. I'm not seeing evidence of that. Anyway, what people do with their excess is their karma. Just a lot of bad examples out there. Examples of how I never wanted to be, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of good ones more and more. There's enough to keep me in hope and faith. That's all I guess I need with this whole gun debacle. I mean, it's like you see the people that stand up. No, he is not this way, and he's a good person, and he's changed. And those are people supporting him and endorsing him, right? And then you have the halfwayers. In my eye, you're kind of a little bitch. You dip your toe in there and maybe say a little something indirect because you don't want to rock the boat, but you kind of want to be supportive and because you want to get along with the guy if they bring him back. But if they don't, at least you can say you tried, right? See, this is all the heart space. It's all heart space. If people live in their heart and act as their heart tells them that they are, the world would be a much better place. It would be so much better. Because I hate liars. You know why I don't go out and hang out, hey, what's up, how you doing? Because that's how I am. And when I go out to a place, and I'm like, hey, what's up, how are you? My name's Marge, blah, blah, blah. And people are like, no, I don't want to be around you because clearly you have no soul. Because if you can't recognize mine, and it's light and as bright it is, you can't mirror that, I don't really care to know you. There's a lot of soulless people. What do I mean by soulless? Those that choose outside exterior luxuries over inside integral qualities. Yep. Really? I can't imagine being a millionaire and not giving that away and help giving people the best days of their lives. I can't imagine not doing that. I can't imagine having financial abundance and not sharing it with other people that don't. I can't imagine collecting, if I was ever rich and won the lottery, collecting all my money and sitting on it like a big pile of shit. I can't even fathom it. I would go out and freaking pick people up on the street and take them to lunch or even the beach. That's the world I live in. For now, it's in here. And when I sleep at night, I recharge my batteries and regenerate my body. And during the day, I try to keep putting things in my body to poison me. It gives my body... See, that's what our bodies are supposed to do. We're supposed to sleep at night, and our bodies are supposed to regenerate. In the Bible, from what I understand, there's people that live 500-800 years. But maybe it's all the fucking shit that's the dirty water and the shit they're spraying in the air and the fucking poisons that they're putting in the ground and making in big pharma, and it's all poison, toxic poison. It ain't natural. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.